Hello there, and welcome in once more to another day of Supernova action. It is a big day right here that's going to have a total of 5 matches taking place today, 4 of which will be on a broadcast in a couple of hours, but we have here our first match taking place a little bit earlier than those. I am joined here by Dragon DY in the commentary booth, a fellow player in the tournament. Hello.
What's good? It's really good to be here. I'm really excited to see how this match is going to play out. I think everyone who's tuned in is in for a treat with this one. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, indeed. We have an interesting match here. Let's introduce the players involved. On one side, the seeded player and a player that the Supernova landscape knows very well. It is a two-time champion, ZUMMI, returning here once more. Hello, how's it going?
Yo, hello. Really happy for Supernova to be back for some good tourney vibes. I'm ready. I've been doing a lot of 16 lately because I really want to get a 4x. So yeah, even though the itch of running 120 is strong lately, I just want to improve my times in both 16, 1 and 0 because it's so hard to feel accomplished in this game for real.
Yeah, it's always faster.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, of course, you could say that you have a certain degree of Supernova prestige, right? With the performances in the past 2 years. How do you think how are you expecting to go this year compared to the last 2 years for you right now? What is like first impressions?
It keeps on getting harder and harder every year. Like I already feel so blessed to have won like 2 years in a row, but now like there's Oya, there's Andre who has improved a lot. There's CJ. I'm I'm kind of screwed. I'm not gonna lie, but again, I'm gonna try my best. Gonna play super as like I'm gonna go really consistent. You're gonna see a side of me that I mean you've already seen, but times 2, times 4, because I really want to minimize the mistakes that would cost me the run.
Yeah, I mean,
Consistent mode.
that was roughly what I was going to ask as well, because, for that Supernova Prestige, you also do have a reputation for kind of risking the first match quite a bit
Yeah.
in
I'm really
20
bad at races, yeah.
yeah, in 2024 you
There was a lot of really close calls from an audience perspective. There was some really close calls in the last few matches in the other Supernovas. So I guess it's interesting to see how you're going to approach it this time.
Yeah.
yeah, and on the other side, the unseeded player, the challenger in this case is Eve. Hello.
Hello.
How are you feeling heading into this match?
I'm ready to be done. I just know I'm just gonna get whooped. I mean, I'm gonna try, but like,
So I guess
that's
we'd
all
ask
that
the same
counts.
question: how's your strategy going into this? How you think you're going to play? What kind of strat you feel like you might be able to implement with this one?
All I'm gonna say is I'm just gonna try and ball out, go
Alright,
all in.
yeah, that's real. That's honestly real. I get that. All right, that's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, Eva, you are off of the back of a pretty fresh pre-B, right, from the other day, the 1548. We'll just be doing all of the same things there.
No. I got back from ESA like on Sunday. So like on Monday I got the PB first day back, and I haven't been like actively playing for a month. So this PB just came out of nowhere.
Yeah. And also, I mean, just a general question for the behind the scenes. How are you feeling? Because you said you weren't maybe doing the best.
I feel better now. My sickness was like really bad last night. had to cancel a 70 race. Or like reschedule it.
I'm glad to know that we're better. Alrighty then, with that, I think we have had our chat. Players, let me know when y'all are ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Alrighty, as a quick reminder, ZUMMI, you will need to win by 8 seconds due to that emulator versus N64 handicap. Yeah, Dragon, do you want to count him down?
I would love to. All right. So the race will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Best of luck.
Good luck.
Best of luck, runners.
Look.
All right, here we have it. ZUMMI versus Eve. Match that, you know, can definitely feel at first like there's a relatively big disparity in a way, but everybody in this tournament is a gamer. And
Yeah.
the 14 runners haven't necessarily always have proven complete dominance. So I don't know. What are you expecting to see?
So I think I can speak for most of the runners that they would probably would not want to ideally get ZUMMI on the first spin. But despite, like, obviously with being a 2-time champion, being able to get as far as ZUMMI has in this tournament, it can definitely be scary at first sight. But I honestly would not count Eve out just yet. I honestly wouldn't have been able to tell that he hadn't played for commentary's curse. But I wouldn't have been able to from his PB. I watched it earlier today. I wouldn't have been able to tell that like he had not played for a while, because I feel like everything he did was pretty clean. There was some consistent strats. There was some pretty risky strats that like it all felt really well put together, really clean, and it was on a much better pace. Even the PB that he has doesn't give off the full picture. Oh my god. Oh,
And
no.
where are we
going
going?
into JRB.
Let's JRB in 16 start new route. Drop
Brand
in
new
here.
Discovery from Eve here. We're discovering the
Exit the level. I mean, you do need to do that, right? Because of the 3-star door.
Yeah, you
But-
can't go through the door, but
Yeah. At that point, might as well like framework or something. I don't know.
so what's happening right now isn't giving off what I'm talking about, but like Eve has definitely played, like, especially in his PB, he was playing insane up until Fire Seed. Like, he was on like 2x, 1x pace throughout most of the run. So even the PB that he has definitely doesn't give off the full picture for the potential that Eve could have, not only within speedrunning, but in this tournament as well. Oh, taking a death. Commentator's curse. I should just shut the fuck up.
What even happened there?
What's going on?
They just randomly walked into angled like 45 degrees. Yeah, like
he must have held his stick in a weird way. Like,
yeah, that's
that's the only way I
one.
could really see that happening. And taking a burn, and meanwhile ZUMMI's just kind of schmoving through all of this. It's kind of crazy. Mind my very professional language, but
Schmovin'. I like it gets the point across. I mean, like, if you close your eyes and think about schmovin', there you go.
Yeah, there you go, man. Like, yeah, first time commentator here, in case you couldn't tell. But okay, so Eve's I think he's starting to get things together. He's not too far behind. It's still entirely within the realms of possibility. ZUMMI has been known to like almost mess things up first game, or just like he's definitely had close calls, is what I'll say. So it's definitely not out. It's definitely not over yet, is what I'll say.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely unfortunate how this run from Eve started. I mean, like, because the mistakes, they're more than just mistakes. They're kind of tilting mistakes, because they're like, how the hell mistakes, you know? You know, that
Yeah.
type of mistake that just makes you go like, how am I in JRB right now? Like,
Something like you would just never. It's kind of like the mind of. It's like I made this joke before. It's like the mind of like an ADHD person. Where you just kind of end up in a random place off your original thought. It's kind of like that right now. Oh, ZUMMI missing double jump Owlets. And yes, I am trying hard not to curse Aubrey. I naturally do it. I'm sorry. I will try my best not to. I will keep professional, but
But some light swearing is alright. But
yeah. Okay, we got Eve now heading into Womp's Fortress, while ZUMMI is about to finish off his last star. Nice wild blue, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I mean, I gotta admit that.
Oh, the long jump
ooh,
collapse from Eve.
Let's go.
That was.
You know, I was about to
sweet.
say
Okay.
that it's looking grim, but you know, the tunnel. It's a very long tunnel, but there might be a light there.
I think Eve's now. I think he's ready to go now. I don't want to curse. I don't want to commentators curse again, but like I think he's ready to go. I think he's getting his act together a little bit here. He's Oh no! Oh, I should just shut up.
I think what's going on is that Eve. I mean, Eve said that the plan was to be bowling, but I feel like that plan has been like 4x'd now that we're like 2 minutes behind, right? And we're just going like, you know, I'm just gonna do mega fast stuff, right? Because that's a lot of the approach that runners that know that they're hella behind try to do, right? They try to be like, okay, I'm just gonna do everything and be like, if this all goes well, I could pull through some crazy comeback. It's not a great strategy because, you know, are you gonna land everything? But it is certainly, it does seem roughly in the range of what Eve is doing.
It seems to kind of turn into a bit of a last resort for runners to start just doing insane stuff with the chance that they might be able to catch up, but it can't. The consequences are much more dire, though. You could end up even more behind if you don't feel confident with what you're doing, or if it just doesn't really work out, even if you are confident.
Yeah, you have been cursing Eve a lot today. You gotta talk about ZUMMI a bit more.
Yeah, Zoom. All right, we're moving on to ZUMMI. I think you can take over with Eve here. So ZUMMI just finishing up SSL, heading into LOL now. Pretty clean run, I'll say, so far.
Yeah.
So we might just gotta see what he's planning. Oh, Eve taking, messing up the bomb.
Tough angle on the bomb. Try to do bird? Nah.
Having a nice.
Not from that position.
Wow, bonking into the wall of the pyramid star.
I'm not sure if that was the intention, but we did good.
Yeah. I mean, you got the star. That's all you can really do there.
Yeah, I mean, like right now from Eve, I always like to say this when runners are extremely far behind, but like when there's a lot of early game mistakes, you really gotta try to just kind of like take the time to understand what went wrong and hope to clean up the act. But Plus doesn't allow it.
Yeah. I think what's also happening is a bit. I don't know how Eve is feeling right now, but it can definitely be very demoralizing to the point where like you may think you're like trying really hard to get everything right, but I think inside your mind might have given up just the slightest bit, which is then also costing people to play like sloppier in a sense, because I've definitely felt like that with no resets. It can get pretty tough with the not great. Oh, ZUMMI's struggling to get the elevator started. It can be very demoralizing, especially at the start of the game, where you just start messing up stuff you normally like very good at. So I feel like there's a sense of that maybe happening here with Eve.
But yeah, you can see ZUMMI's safer pathing that he mentioned by not doing things like lava boost, which are absolutely at the ZUMMI arsenal, but going for the elevator there, it doesn't lose that much time. But it's interesting, right? Because you can see it's more about the intent of being safer, right?
Yeah, I think it's definitely working out more in ZUMMI's favor right now with this playing pretty damn safe. He's no. Like it's definitely a contrast to how he's usually played, but I think in this case it's definitely working out in his favor. Which it can be playing safe like that can definitely be risky depending on the kind of runner you have. Depending on the runner you're against, like if they end up pulling insane strats, and just hitting them all at once, like, it can sort of backfire in a way, but it seems like in this case, like, ZUMMI oh, wow, well, that was an interesting botchdom there. It seems that in, like, ZUMMI's case, he's able to not only do these safer he's not only able to do these safer strats, but he's able to do them fast. I think that's also a really good thing to think about there.
Yeah. Because, like, we're talking about safer strats, as if it was like, oh, ZUMMI's not doing salt, instead we're only doing a very fast texture instead. SMH, how dare bro do that? You know? It's like...
But, like, if you can do those strats, like, really fast, like, ultimately you're not gonna miss out on a whole lot. You're getting more for less, in a sense. Like, you may have, like, you might have, like, a second or two time loss, but that's all it really is. You're not really going for a PB here in that sense, so it doesn't really matter if you maybe lose a couple seconds because you did a somewhat safer strat.
Yeah. Here from Eve, I'm definitely hoping that this LLL and HMC can go well, because this, for a lot of runners that end up having big struggles in, you know, SSL or WOMs, these can be good mind reset moments, you know, a good couple of minutes where things are not too bad. They should hopefully be working out to a decent degree, right? And that kind of resets the brain a little bit, right? Because, like, the thing about the early part of the run is that it's so evil. Right, like when things go bad in a row, there's just the next impossible thing. Like, you screwed up, you got a bad one. It's like, god damn it! Oh well, there's a plus here that's even harder incoming, right? And this is like that the first moment in the run, which, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not hard, but like, you can possibly chill out a little bit. Try and sign clip for the boys.
Yeah, missing the sign clip, but it's definitely much more chill. Oh no! Just saving himself. That was scary. Yeah, it's definitely more of a part where you could, like, especially HMC and some of, like, LLL, besides maybe, like, Side Hop or Lava Boost if you're going for that. Like, it's definitely a moment where you could just sit back a little bit. You kind of go on autopilot because it's not, like, the hardest in the world. It can still be very scary, and messing up, there's, like, a lot. There's definitely some dire consequences if you do make mistakes there. ZUMMI going for front sub here. I guess he's fitting in one. If he's able to fit one baller strat in there, we got front sub. Hit that really nicely. Eve going once again for sign clip. Aw.
Fortunate. What was the sign clip window? It was like 6 frames or something to the right?
I honestly have no idea. Okay, going for a pole glitch here, and oh, the bonk! I think he was too far to the left. I don't.
Fortunate.
Oh, he's gonna miss the cycle there. It's a big time loss. He's on a good pace though, so I don't think it's gonna mean a whole lot. Eve once again going for sign clip and gets it.
Third time's a charm. They all say that.
Oh.
But we need to get these inputs. They're not easy.
Yeah, I think it did look like ZUMMI was a bit far left there. He didn't hit. You could tell he didn't hit the middle of the pole.
Alrighty, yeah, ZUMMI now into Fire C is definitely looking on board for game number 1. These next few minutes are definitely just going to be more about, like, Eve kind of trying out the tough stuff, seeing what works and what doesn't, right? And probably utilizing that to sort of decide the next run. Right, like trying a couple of experimental things that are hard, being like, okay, is the vibe good on this? Yes. Is the vibe good on this? No. All right, and then kind of like choosing for raid number 2 and hopefully having a cleaner one with kind of the best of compilation of this.
Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna have a good amount of time to elaborate, or, well, like, think about. I can't think of the word, but, like, just take a moment to reflect. There we go, on how he's gonna approach this next run after some of the events that have occurred with this first race. Which definitely don't put him out of the game just yet. There's still another game. He could still take the next game. He could still very well, like, if things go horribly wrong for ZUMMI, and if he's like, if he has an absolute meltdown and he's on the floor crying, there's maybe a chance Eve could bring this one back. But there's definitely a lot to think about for the next game. Oh, Eve missing the front sub, just barely sliding off of it. There's definitely a lot. There's definitely going to be a lot to reflect on how could you really approach the next race? How could we avoid what happens, avoid what happened in the previous race, and also, where was I going with this? But and just take the time to really
Damn, dude, we going for no side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
we're doing
all right.
nothing.
You know what? Respect. You
Yeah.
know what? Respect.
That might be the first no side of the tournament,
Yeah.
which is interesting. But I mean, like, that's perfectly fair.
All right. There. All right. Now I figured out my trail of thought, and now to also not only to reflect what to do for the next race, but also to just pick yourself up after that. Like, just brush it off. Oh, taking a bird.
Oh,
no, falling all
Tried
the
for
way
it.
down. Oh my god.
This is a tough one. It's gonna be
Oh, the
interesting to
camera's
see.
screwing him over. Oh, what's going on? He can't. Oh, does he have to resetting?
What even happened there?
I think.
I don't even know, because Mario didn't die.
I don't know. I think he landed somewhere, but
Yeah,
kinda,
where did we land? Well,
he might
I
have
mean,
just
either
given
way,
up.
I think
Oh,
Eve,
throwing in
Eve
the
knows.
towel. Well,
Anyways, by the way, ZUMMI just casually did just.
oh yeah,
you
we
know,
kind of
beat
forgot
Eve's
about
PB.
ZUMMI here. Going on a 120 save file.
Yeah, that is going to be 1-0 for ZUMMI with a very, very strong time. Pretty much performing his own game plan about as perfectly as possible. Yes, the Eve did not pose much of a threat in this case, but regardless of what threat we were posing, we were kind of getting beat anyways.
I guess let's bring them back in.
Yep. Hello, runners.
How are we
Yo.
feeling after that first game?
At ZUMMI, I'm taking game one with a 15-35 there. I guess I'll start with you. How are you feeling about that?
Yep. It's a good time. Like, I've done a couple of no resets before the race, and there's actually the best time that I got in that. Like, I think it was 2 hours before the tournament, but yeah, like as I already said, I much rather go for like slower strats at the cost of like risking a little mishap here and there and lose a couple seconds than just, I don't know, just risking the run to save a couple seconds with something like Flag Isles and GTM Slice. So that's why you're not gonna be seeing epic gameplay from me.
It seems to work out pretty well in your
Ooh.
favor. With getting a 15:35, that's a very respectable time. Is this going to be the plan you're sticking out with for the rest of this? Is there anything you might switch up from this run?
99% sure it's gonna be it. Yeah, gonna be
Alright.
playing like kind of all races like this. Not gonna change any strats.
That is reasonable. And Eve, I mean, how do you, I guess, do you have any comments on that?
It was doomed from the start because of my LBOJ.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, there may have been a bit of a commentator's curse thrown in there as
Too
well.
much.
Dragon might have.
apologize
Yeah, talk about
greatly.
Eve too
I
much. You know?
apologize greatly for my actions. I'm gonna let a turtle take over from for that.
Yeah, I'll be the Eve. I'll exclusively commentate Eve.
Yeah.
There we go. This is the game plan. But yeah, I mean, Eve, in terms of the strats that you take since you did try out a lot of different stuff, like, when was the moment which you decided to kind of just, like, go for stuff? Like, was it, like, immediately post-LBOJ? Was it, like, post-Dark World?
Before the race even started.
That's fair.
I said I
So-
was gonna ball out.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did try to ball out. This is
Are
true.
you gonna continue to ball? Are you gonna continue to
Are we
ball out
balling?
this next race?
I mean, kinda.
Alright.
All right.
Well then. I think we can head ourselves towards race 2 if y'all gamers are ready for it.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah, Dragon, do your thing.
All right. Well, best of luck to you two, and the race will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good
Best of
luck.
luck.
Look.
Alright, here we go. Race 2 between ZUMMI and eave starting right now. For the first 20 minutes of the stream, there was the prediction that was open. If you're curious about the results of the prediction, 100% of the channel points did go towards ZUMMI. So the viewers have a prediction.
Yeah.
Maybe
unanimously
the
decided there.
percentage is a little exaggerated, but ZUMMI is
Potentially,
probably the favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, I think from this point on, it's definitely, for Eve, it's definitely going to be about just picking yourself up after everything that happened last race and just brushing it off and moving on, focusing on the now. That's going to be, the main focus is probably going to be not letting the past mistakes, like, bring down what's could happen here. It seems like both of them getting a nice Lakitu skip. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, I think the thing about eave here is that, like, I think one or two things might be dropped, but I don't think the eave like strats will actually change that much from the ones we saw in race 1, because like you have to think about it that, like, from the eave perspective, you can't just look at how your one went. You have to look at how ZUMMI's went, and ZUMMI beat your PB, right? Which means that if this is around the time that ZUMMI's getting on, you know, a quote unquote safe run that we're doing every time, this means that, like, we kind of have to ball out anyways, right? Like, if you, like, try to analyze the situation.
And like with Eve, he definitely doesn't have to go all balls out to even PB here. Like, again, like, his PB has a missed pole glitch, and also I think Sky and BLJ's also went a bit wrong because he was on. Oh no, taking the dash.
Long jumping too early.
The long jump. Oh no.
That's sad. A tough one.
ZUMMI getting double firsties and getting the first star. Oh. That is very unfortunate for Eve.
Yeah, tougher for Eve. Like, you could kind of see some of
missing
oh,
the
God, what is
button.
happening? Yeah, a couple of movements in that dark world were getting weird.
Oh no!
This is tough.
Oh no.
A couple of movements in that first Dark Road from Eve were looking like mildly more awkward, heading towards like the 4th red coin and stuff, and the long jump towards like the 5th, and like I guess it eventually transpired there into the wrong long jump, but that's tough, especially with its additional death as well.
Yeah, I think it's sort of taking a hit on Eve. I think it's kind of hitting his spirit a little bit. He's making a lot of weird movements, weird mistakes with his movement. I think it's kind of hitting on him a little bit. ZUMMI heading into Womp's Fortress now after a pretty clean Dark World. Oh no!
Yeah, I mean, yes, Eve mistakes are interesting. They feel like they're like down to the angles, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're kind of like joystick mistakes.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it's just he's slipping
It's
up.
like almost
or,
a common
his
theme
notches are
between
just
them.
Kinda,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's like slipping on his control. A lot of it looks like his thumb's slipping off his control stick. I don't know how smooth that shit is, but like, it's a lot of slip ups revolving the joystick. It feels like it's kind of just. I don't know if it's like he has to hold a specific angle for a lot of his strats and he's just slightly miscalculating them, or if he just keeps slipping up from like the kind of broken spirit he seems to have a little bit of. I think ZUMMI missed like Cannonless here because he's getting Wild Blue early.
Yeah.
Oh, killing the Goomba. He really did not like that particular Goomba.
That's fair. Who does? Do you like that Goomba?
No,
What's your favorite Goomba?
Ooh,
Do you have a soft spot for any Goomba?
I don't know. I think I like the one at the beginning of BOB. I don't know why, I just do. I've sometimes hit it, and that's made me hate it, but, you know, it's... Well, when it leaves me alone, I like him. When he wants nothing to do with
Charming
me,
fella.
I like him. Yeah. Oh yeah, Fire Sea Goomba. Honestly, I keep forgetting that Fire Sea Goombas exist. So I guess that makes me like them.
Oh yeah, I like that one Goomba in Sky that spawns at the death barrier. Really doing solid. really, really helping out.
Yeah. After the road. Oh yeah, yeah. They just happen to spawn wherever the hell they feel like it. Like,
Oh yeah, those Goombas
that
just.
was a sweet
little random
cluster
spots.
from ZUMMI there.
Yeah, ZUMMI has definitely been sticking to the game plan. It has been working. I mean, we will need to see ZUMMI in a more threatened position because unfortunately the start of these EVE runs have just not allowed for very competitive races. Which you know, it happens. Long jump cannonless also
Another
happens.
long jump challenge,
Yeah.
back-to-back long jump clusters. I mean, gotta respect that.
This
That's
was the thing that
crazy.
Eve was practicing in between the two races, and hey, at least that
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least
he was,
at least
actually.
the practice that was done is paying off.
I've said absolutely heinous things about those Goombas.
You see, I dislike those Goombas as well, but there's also but I also find it funny when I'm just chilling in Dark World and one of them just falls down.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I just randomly see it like falling down, and I was like, "What is bro doing here?" That's kind of like an entertainment moment.
I'm still waiting for the moment that happens and like a runner is like diving or like long jumping and they immediately that Goomba falls right in front of them. I'm waiting for them to like perfectly clash. I don't know if it's ever happened. If it has happened, please send me a clip. I would love to see that. But I'm always thinking of the possibility that one day just a Goomba's just gonna fall down into my face while I'm like trying to get past the moving platforms.
Yeah. I don't currently remember that happening, but I mean, I'm not gonna say I hope that happens because that'll be an unfortunate day for the runner, for the runner who would be the recipient.
Want that for me at least.
Yeah.
You know, it can happen to everyone else. It's just not me.
Yeah. Like, it would be an interesting moment.
Yeah. So let's see. ZUMMI's about heading to side hop. Yeah, I forgot we've got a race to commentate here.
Yeah. They're doing their
ZUMMI
thing.
hitting the nice side hop and Eve going into SSL. It's only a matter. All we can do is see how this plays out here. Going for the plus and ooh, okay, yep, getting it. That looks like it's gonna be comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, like, Eve in general has not been at least Supernova a super consistent race player, but I will be interested to see this Eve, right, with new PBs and with some new sparks of motivation possibly in the LTA environment. I do think that there could be a very interesting LTA player in there, and maybe some qualifications down there in the losers bracket.
Yeah, I definitely think with the, especially with the pace that Eve's PB was on, I think there's definitely a lot of potential to get on some pretty good paces during the LTAs. If that's the result that ends up happening, I don't want to speak too soon. Anything could happen in these matches. I'm still holding out determination on anything that could really take place here.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen, but at the same time, you know.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah.
It kind of gets to a point where maybe okay, it may look pretty decided. It might be kind of decided here, but you know, we can't say that for certain. But it does look like that. But slipping up on the red coins. But doing very right. ZUMMI just doing box jump. That's what it's, box jump. There we go.
Yeah. Took a couple of tries, which in the first race that ZUMMI did it without the side flip.
Oh yeah, I've
Couple of variations there.
only recently seen that like people do actually do it without side flipping there. I've never actually seen that approach. I see everyone just always go for the baller side flip. You know, I don't even go for box jump, but like, yeah, like it's just, like I honestly, it's got to the point where I've seen that way so many times I didn't think there was even any other way to approach it.
Yeah. Kind of an interesting sort of like backup if the movement ain't quite right. And it looks pretty swag when you do it.
Oh yeah, it does.
So as a viewer, I approve. If something is swag, gotta do it. You know, like.
Ooh, hitting the lava boost, that's looking good. And ooh, yep. So yeah, you can definitely see like bits of like the baller stuff that Eve is doing here. It's clear that he can like this race definitely doesn't speak about his overall skill. He can definitely pull off some great stuff.
Yeah, it's just like at the same time, time losses as well do still look like joystick stuff. Like if you look at that, right? Like it's all like if you look at that volcano star. Notice how we do the baller movement and then we miss the star ground pound.
Yeah.
Or like here, we're like too far to the left, so we're like ledge grabbing the thing with the one up, the fire spitter. So there's like an interesting kind of trend to them.
Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of like going back and forth. One strat's like absolutely baller, and then the other's kind of just goes where it feels like it. Like, even if that isn't like the best place like the player would ideally want that to go. But Eve with a nice GTM slide here. Oh, running into the boulder though.
Yeah, the boulder did not approve of the GTM slide.
Yeah. ZUMMI finishing up DDD, going into Fire Sea right now. Are we gonna see? Are we gonna see
GTM in chat. We do not condone the actions of the boulder.
Yeah, we do not support. We do not speak on behalf of the boulder. We are very sorry, GTM. If you want to take it out, ZUMMI messing up the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna miss the cycle, unfortunately. Yeah, GTM. If you want to personally contact the boulder and take it up with him, that's up to you. We will not intervene with that. But ZUMMI getting back on his feet and heading into the fight.
Yeah, maybe the one thing. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe suspiciously in the next race there might be one less boulder that shows up.
Yeah, just kind of like, wow, this area looks a lot more emptier than usual.
There sure isn't a boulder out here.
Just eradicated it from existence. Oh, sliding. Oh, he's gonna trip, do it back up there. All right, he hits it. That's
quite good at backing that up. Did so both times.
That was a decent backup there. ZUMMI finishing up Fire C, going into BLJs. It's gonna look like it's kind of decided here, but again, like meltdowns do happen. But you also gotta think about like the distance that's taking place right now. Oh, missing the punch grab.
Yeah, I mean, here for ZUMMI, looking into how these races have gone, they've been very consistent, but at the same time, they've been very consistent both in the successes and the misses as well. I guess we might have to look a little bit into Fire Sea heading into the future, because it's been like the one main thing that hasn't gone well for ZUMMI in both of these races. So, maybe heading into the tougher later rounds. There might be something to. Oh, and
oh my God, no!
That Mips
Eve clipping Mips into the door.
Yeah, we have to crash that
going
down,
for SP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
But yeah, going off of what you said, that's definitely gonna. I think, especially if like people who might be facing ZUMMI in the future are gonna be watching this, they're gonna see that. They're probably gonna take in that Fire Sea might be a place where they could catch up if ZUMMI keeps up with how he's been doing in these races with Fire Sea. That seems to be the weakest part. He's probably going to be focusing more on that for the next race.
Does even know crack slide? Like, have we done that? Have we done 9-star? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, the fact that we're not going for it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he could. I'm
Implies
pretty sure
no.
he could like reset
Or are we?
MIPS. He didn't grab the
Oh.
star. He could.
Oh.
Oh, going for. Oh, he
Okay.
did it too late. I think he. I don't think he. Does he know he can just restart MIPS? By like entering a level.
I
He didn't
mean,
pick up the
yes,
star,
but at the
so-
same time, entertaining.
But I think he's just
value.
kind of. I think he's just
Yeah.
kind of doing it to take the piss now. He's just kind of giving up. Crack side is lame. It is lame. I hate doing it. But it's the only one I know.
Just leash the door. Where are we going?
Where are we going now? Going to BBH.
Alright, well, Zumi's about to
Yeah,
not get
Zumi
this third throw,
missing the
so
throw.
it won't be quite as fast as the last one. Or actually, will it?
Oh, it doesn't
Okay, no,
even
now
look like
it
it's
won't.
gonna 15.
Third
Going
throw
into
moment.
tactical BOB move for Eve right now. Going to
Tactical?
the King Baba. Yeah. Zumi now finishing up Sky.
It's a
Yeah, okay,
15.
looks like it's still going to be a 15, even with 2 missed throws. Like, I think that just shows like the level of consistency we've seen from Zumi these races, getting back-to-back 15s in a race scenario. That's something that I think a lot of players are going to be fearing if they are to come up against Zumi.
Yeah, GG's.
But yeah, GG's to the runners. That was a race.
Yep. You know, Zumi has always been the LTA GOAT, but you know, if Zumi is starting to become the race GOAT as well, then it's starting to become complicated for the other players around. But yeah, pretty convincing display on his part. You know, I guess nerves of it being close weren't there, so we'll still need to judge a bit in the next round. But on the gameplay end, the gameplay was done well. So let's chat to him about it.
All right, let's get them back in.
Hello, runners.
Yo, hello.
So,
Yo.
Zumi, with that 1550, you have taken game 2 and you won the race and the match. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel like I played really well. Like, missing 2 throws is not the best thing, but I'm happy that I clutched 2 15s, so nothing much to add. It's just
Pretty
just
satisfied, right?
with myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Was
Yeah,
a-
maybe,
was a very
yeah,
nice,
maybe,
consistent
maybe the
run.
fire C's are the only thing, but
True. Yeah.
other than that, everything was pretty solid. Would you be satisfied with these times in, like, any race? Like, you trying to repeat these?
No, like I saw Oya getting what was it? 15-10-ish? 15-10? So
Yeah, or at least it was 15-10 pace. I might have missed a throw or something, but like,
okay, so yeah, no, definitely. I gotta do better than this, definitely. Gotta fix Fire C and implement at least right side. But apart from that, I'm not changing anything else.
I mean, Eve, I guess it's just like, the game was a bit evil, you know, didn't allow good starts.
Yep.
You have any comments?
Nope.
That's fair. You will be dropping down into the LTAs over there. You know, with that time span, do you believe that, you know, you can construct a good run, especially, you know, with you having managed to get some paces in the past few days?
Yep.
There we go. Simple. Straight to the point.
Yeah.
Dragon, do you have any questions about those?
I don't think so. I think I guess if you I guess with Eve, I guess do you think you have any ideas on how you're gonna approach the LTAs like for the future?
Nope.
All right, simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, it's
really all we got.
it's simple, but like, you understand the thought process. On the meanwhile, Zumi, you will be moving on to the round of 32, where you will be facing El Deve, who managed to win in the round of 64 a couple days ago in the opening match 2-0 against Ekodama. Do you have any opinions on that matchup?
Not really, just looking forward to it. I don't really know Dave as a player, but yeah.
I mean, I want a match. That ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
So, righties. Well then, with that will be all for this. Well, hold on, I gotta pay out this prediction. Literally, no channel points will be. It was 100% to ZUMMI. So like, you know,
Oh wow.
not a lot is getting changed in the economy there, but
Yeah.
Who would have guessed?
with that. We are going to be closing down the stream. For right now, the stream will be reopening in a couple of hours with 4 matches that will be taking place. Those matches being Karen versus Printer Won't Work, Rice Farm versus Alex Rax, Flixer versus Cheesy Leech, and Dupdome versus Big Cheese. So if you haven't followed, do that so that you know when this stuff is ongoing. It's a big day, but you know, this big day does require a pause for you know, replenishment. In the meantime, thank you to Dragon DY for of course hanging out and doing some commentary here.
Yeah, it was it was a privilege. I'm honored to sit here and do this with you. This has been fun. This has been a great match. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, of course, to Eve and ZUMMI for you know, playing, giving us the Mario and giving us the entertainment there. And usually I raid people, but not the most online hour in the world. Not many people are online.
I think JQ's live right now.
We could do that. Yeah, let's pop in there.
Alright.
Yeah, let's go over there. Let's go hang out at the Jaquarium stream. Currently, you know, doing some 70, getting some league points in because league beginning and stuff. But overall, that will be all. Thank you all for hopping in. We will see you hopefully shortly. Come back if you want to see some more Mario gaming. And yeah, peace.
See ya. Thanks for the race.